There are watches you own for a while, and then there are watches you never forget. Welcome to Honest Time, calm, honest conversations about watches. Before the G-Shock that I wear today, the DW6900, there was an earlier version of it, the DW6600 that came out in 1994. I bought mine in the mid-90s when I was in the Marine Corps, just before I went on deployment. It wasn't rare, it wasn't special, it was just a watch. Later on that same deployment, we were training with the Jordanian Army. At some point, I ended up befriending a Jordanian soldier, and we traded watches. I gave him my G-Shock, and I took his Citizen. At the time, it didn't feel like a big decision. I could just tell that he was kind of in awe of the G-Shock. And not because it was anything special, but because he didn't have the same access to something like that I did. For me, it was just a moment. That Citizen became my watch after that. I wore it for a short time, but eventually replaced it with another watch. And I honestly don't even remember what the watch was. About 15 years ago, I was going through some old things with my wife. We were trying to clean some stuff out of the closet, and I found that Citizen again. It was still in the original G-Shock case that I had purchased prior to trading it to him. It brought back a lot of memories from that deployment and of trading watches with that Jordanian soldier. A few more years went by. Then, about 4 or 5 years ago, I came across that same watch again while again trying to clear some things out. And in my short-sightedness, I thought, I'll never wear this. This isn't worth anything. So I threw it away. That's one I still think about. What I didn't realize back then was that watches don't just tell time or have some monetary value. They mark seasons of your life, people you meet, places that you've been. And this one still stings to think about. That's why the G-Shock I wear today matters to me. It's not about replacing the one that I traded, and it's definitely not about replacing the Citizen that I had lost/threw away. It's about remembering where I've been. After thinking about all of this, I ended up jumping online, going and finding an original DW6600 on eBay. It's used, it's not perfect, and I should have it in about a week. Not to replace what's gone, but rather just to remember it. Some watches stay with you, even when they're gone. Thanks for spending a little time here. This is Honest Time.